Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Jeff Leeson, and this is the story of the drunkest comedian I ever worked with. I love to take comedians on the road with me who have never had that happen before. My favorite one of those happened in a small town. Sometimes, if a show in a small town goes really well, people will buy you drinks after the show. And other times, if the show is going really well or exceptionally well, sometimes they'll buy you drinks during the show while you're on stage. And that happened to me on one particular February evening. I don't remember what month it was. I know it was cold. I remember that. So I get booked at a bar and grill, of course, because it's a small town. I bring along a comedian that I have worked with, Mark DeBonis, fantastic comedian that you should check out. One of the most original comedians I've ever worked with. The other comedian I booked was an opening act. And the opening act was a gentleman that I had done comedy with. I'd seen him around for several years. As I started to tour on the road, anytime I was back home, I would see him. He was a nice guy. He had a job. He had a wife and I think a kid or something. Like, this was a hobby for him, and he really liked doing it. He was a very good opening act, I thought. And I knew that he had never done comedy outside of one city. He'd never toured, nothing like that. But I knew that he wanted to do that. So I had a Saturday night. It was in a small town. It's only an hour away. It's a trip, but it's not. You don't have to be away. You don't have to do any of that. We're just going to go there, do the show, and then we're going to drive home. We get in the car. We hit the road. We get there. The host goes up. They do great. Opening act that we brought with us his first time, he does great. Mark DeBonis kills it. I go up. And they're really good. I mean, this crowd is really good. At about the 20-minute mark of my set, which is about halfway through, I'm scheduled to do 45 minutes. A gentleman approaches the stage and he's bringing a shot with him. And I'm always a little hesitant with shots because I don't know what's in it. I don't really like shots. And if it's certain things like tequila, I'm fucked. So I ask, what is it? And he, of course, replies with, take it. I've noticed in small towns, that's the response. What's in this shot? Take it. You want to know what's in it? Drink it. Then you'll know. I ask again, what's in this? Now I feel that the crowd is sort of turning on me because I won't accept the shot from this stranger. Now, when I'm on stage, I feel like I'm working for the audience in a way. If they need me to take a shot against my will, then I suppose as a performer, that's something I'm willing to do. I'm about to take a shot, and right before I do, someone goes, just really quickly. It's a tradition here in this town that after you take a shot, you must make a barnyard animal noise. The audience laughs, and I laugh, right? That's a good one. I go to do it, and they go, no, seriously. Now, I think they're fucking with me. I think one person's fucking with me, but I look around at multiple tables of people, and they're all nodding. As in, yeah, that's a tradition here. I know it's a small town. I realize they probably all know each other. Maybe they worked that out beforehand, whatever it may be. But now I'm the stranger who, I can't say no if I'm not making a barnyard animal noise like some sort of idiot. I can't do that. So what do I have? No choice. I take the shot and then I moo. I do another 5 minutes. Someone else brings a shot to the stage. I don't even ask this time what it is. I know the answer is take it. I go to drink it. Someone stops me again. Just a quick thing here. You're going to do the barnyard animal noise, and it has to be a different animal. All right? So I take it. I baa like a sheep. Okay? I do another 5 minutes. Someone else brings another shot to the stage. Now I'm starting to feel a little queasy. I don't even know what's in these shots. It was like mixtures of shit. Might have been vinegar in there in one of them. I don't know. Third one, take a shot. I don't know how many I did, but I did every single barnyard animal noise you can imagine. At the end, I was just meowing because you never know, there might be a cat in that barn. I do the shots. I'm fucking hammered now. I'm the driver, by the way. I drove us there. I realize I'm going to have to give my keys to one of the other guys so we can get back home. Well, when I get off the stage, I realize that not only have they been buying me drinks during the show, they've been buying them drinks as well, and we're all hammered. Myself and one of the other comedians, we're big guys. So, I mean, if we drink a lot, it's not going to hit us quite as hard. Now, this other guy was a smaller guy. I don't know how much drinking he had done up to this point. And he was very visibly more drunk than either of us or perhaps anyone else in the bar. It's very obvious. None of us can drive. We're in a small town. I don't even think they have a hotel or a motel right in the town. It's probably on the outskirts. So we decide, well, we might as well stay here and keep drinking. They're giving us alcohol for free. It's not like we're spending all our money. Near the end of the night, someone says, hey, there's a house party. You guys are welcome to come and you can stay. There's a couple of beds, there's a couch, there's a few chairs, whatever. So we're like, oh, this is great. We don't even have to spend money on a hotel. So off we go to this house party at a stranger's house in the middle of nowhere in a very small town. In retrospect, was it a smart idea? No. Should we have followed and gotten in a van with people we've never met until that point who just got us the most drunk we've been? No, probably not. So off we go to the stranger's house. We go in, very nice place. Everyone that's there was at the show. At one point, myself and one of the other comedians know that the opening act comedian, the guy who hadn't been on the road much, he was sort of nodding off a little bit. He was looking pretty rough, and we knew that his night was going to come to an end, and that really wasn't going to be his decision. Then at one point, he sort of wakes up and says he's got to use the bathroom, and he's in there for a few minutes, and then when he comes out, we notice that his jeans are wet, and it looks like he has pissed in his jeans, which is very interesting because he got up, he went to the bathroom, he probably stood at the toilet, I would guess, and maybe thought he took his dick out. He had made the full effort to go to the bathroom, yet pissed in his pants. Considerate, I guess. You don't want to piss yourself while you're on some stranger's couch, so why not go to the bathroom and relieve yourself there? At this point, I'm thinking we're probably going to get thrown out of here. But this lady, this small town lady, was so nice. She jumps up. She goes, oh my goodness, look at this. You've had an accident. I'll say. That's quite an accident. She goes, no problem. I've got a pair of sweatpants upstairs. You can put those on for now, and I'll wash your jeans for you. Wow. Right? Wow. This is like 3 o'clock in the morning, and she's going to do them now. Washes the jeans, throws them in the dryer, and then it was so late, everybody. The guy that pissed himself, he passes out on the couch. The other comedian's in the chair. I got one of the rooms, one of their spare bedrooms. Everyone gets up in the morning. As we walk downstairs, we notice that the guy who pissed himself is on the couch. When he stands up, we look, and he has pissed her pants. Now the lady is up, and she comes downstairs, and she looks, and this time there isn't a kind demeanor, let me wash your pants. She is outraged and furious. She grabs the jeans from the dryer. She comes up. She throws the jeans at him and tells us to get out. After she kicks us out, we leave the house and we realize we don't know where we are. Someone drove us to that house, and we're a little bit nervous to go back in and ask because she was pretty mad, and we don't know how the husband was going to react. He was still asleep, so we don't know how this guy's going to react at all. And we don't want to die. So we decide it's a small enough town, we're pretty sure we can figure it out on these streets, you know? So we start basically wandering the streets, and eventually we get to the end and we kind of see the bar. When we get to the car, we of course make him put the fresh jeans on over top of the sweatpants so there's no piss getting anywhere in my car and we don't have to smell that shit. And then we drove back home. And that is the story, guys. That is the drunkest comedian I have ever worked with. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being here. And I hope to see you again